The Gold Cup begins in only a couple of days, so I think it's time to predict it. Which teams are going to be the underdogs, disappointments, and of course, who's going to win? Make sure to stay tuned to find out later on. Group A consists of Costa Rica, the Dominican Republic, Mexico, and Suriname. I think Mexico will easily top this group with either 7 points or 9 points. I don't believe they have a single one of their crucial players playing in the Club World Cup, so they're going to have everybody ready for this tournament. I'm sorry, Dominican Republic, but I'm going to have to put you 4th place. Look, they've actually been getting some pretty good results recently. It pains me to put them 4th place, but it's a pretty tough group, so I'm sorry, but if Dominican Republic somehow make it out of this group, I will spend 48 hours living on my hammock in the backyard. And then we have Costa Rica and Suriname. These two teams actually played each other in the Concacaf Nations League. The game ended in a draw. Costa Rica did get a red card, so Suriname did have some advantage for most of the game. But I am going to say that Costa Rica do make it out of this group and finish 2nd, and Suriname come 3rd. But I wouldn't be surprised if Suriname do make it out of this group. Group B consists of Curacao, Canada, El Salvador, and Honduras. Canada will not have Alphonso Davies for this tournament, but I don't think that will be too much of a problem. After all, they did beat Ukraine 4-2 in a friendly the other day, and it looked like both sides were playing two pretty strong lineups. So Canada will get 1st place. Now, 2nd place I feel like could be up for grabs for anyone, but I'm going to say that Curacao makes 2nd place. Curaçao's recent form has actually been pretty good, and El Salvador and Honduras, well, their recent form has looked actually pretty shaky. And in the most recent Nations League, El Salvador lost 2-1 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, so I'm going to put them 4th. And Honduras, I'm going to put them 3rd. That's my Group B prediction. Group C is Guadalupe, Guatemala, Jamaica, and Panama. Now, I think Guadalupe is the easy 4th place in this group. If Guadalupe even get a single point in this group, I will eat a banana in the next 100 videos that I make after this. And then, sorry, but I have to put Guatemala in 3rd place, which I kind of feel bad for doing because last Gold Cup, they actually topped Canada in their group. But the first game in the knockout after that, they did lose 1-0 to Jamaica, who's in their group. And I think that Jamaica will top them in 2nd place and Panama get 1st place in the group. Lastly is Group D. We have Haiti, Saudi Arabia, Trinidad and Tobago, and the United States of America, the home nation. I think USA will top this group despite their very shaky form recently. I think this group is very doable, especially with Saudi Arabia having many players on Al Hilal who will be playing for them in the Club World Cup. I'm predicting the United States to come 1st place. Saudi Arabia, though, I think they could mess up in this tournament. But I will say they come 2nd place. Trinidad 3rd, Haiti 4th. Time for the knockouts. The first quarterfinal game would be USA versus Costa Rica, and I think the United States will easily win that game, if it happens, obviously. Maybe a cheeky 2-0. Canada and Jamaica, I think that is a very good game. But I could see Canada maybe winning in extra time against Jamaica. It's not going to be easy, but I think that they can make it to the semifinals to play the United States. Curacao and Panama. Man, I would love to see Curacao make a deep run in this tournament, but I think Panama are just too strong for them. And I'm going to say Panama do make it to the semifinals against the winner of Mexico versus Saudi Arabia. A repeat of a group stage game in the FIFA World Cup a few years back. Mexico won that game 2-1, and I think they'll win again. Might be more than 2-1, seeing that players like Al Dawsari and Al Owais will be in the Club World Cup playing for Al Hilal. Wait, if Al Hilal get knocked out early, won't those players come back for the Gold Cup? Probably, right? That doesn't matter. They'll still lose to Mexico. Anyway, we have USA versus Canada in the semifinals. I think it's going to be a close game, but Canada are much better than the USA at the moment, and they will make it to the final against the winner of Panama versus Mexico, the other semifinal match. This was actually the Gold Cup final 2 years back. Mexico won 1-0, and I think they will win against Panama again to make the final against Canada. The final, Canada versus Mexico, I am going to say that Mexico win this Gold Cup. They actually beat Canada 2-0 in the Nations League, so I wouldn't be surprised if they beat them again in the final, if they do meet in the final. Anyways, guys, that is the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done already. And we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Anyway, see you next time.